Hey Capricorn, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing super well. Today we're going to have a reading for you guys for the week starting the 19th of May up until the 25th. And the reading will have two parts to it. So the first part will be divining through candle wax, and then we'll move on to the tarot portion of the reading. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everyone. So if it doesn't happen to resonate with you, please check out your moon, your rising sign, your Venus sign as well, just for further clarification on your situation. And if it does resonate with you, please like the video, comment down below, and consider subscribing to the channel for future updates as well. So without any further ado, Capricorn, we will dive into your reading. My throat is a bit sore today, so just keep that in mind. My voice might not sound the best right now. Let's see what we have in store for Capricorn for the week starting the 19th of May. Okay, so I see you gaining attention of some specific people around you. Praise. People will be praising you. You will be in the center of a lot of attention. People might want to spend more time with you. They will want your energy. Your energy will be very amplified this week. For someone here, the number 3 might be significant. Something around the number 3 or 3 days. It might be something that might take 3 days to complete. Or something will happen within 3 days of you watching this video. Okay, this is for Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. I see, it looks like the face of like a seal, right? And I don't know what seals mean. I think they, like, it might have a specific meaning to you, a seal. I'm not sure what they mean spiritually, but I mean, you guys can look it up, and maybe it's your totem animal, the seal. I'm also seeing 2 people, and it's like they are talking. I want to say here, kind of like gossiping, okay? But then it's like a third person intervenes. So there might be a situation around you where you have 2 people talking about you in some kind of negative way, and then a third person hears that and intervenes and says, no, well, Capricorn isn't like this, or that's not true about Capricorn. So someone here intervenes in some kind of gossip about you this week. I also see the image of a foot, and it's like you will be taking like a next step, the next step to go somewhere, the next step in a relationship, the next step in a work situation, in a project of yours. There's a next step here that you'll be taking this week, Capricorn. What else for Capricorn? Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, you could be making a decision here regarding your love life, regarding matters of the heart, right? I see that you might have between 2 up to 3 different paths to choose from. It could be 2 to 3 different people, either 2 to 3 different people presenting their feelings to you, expressing their love to you, and then you'll be faced with a choice that you would have to make. A decision. Something here about 2 to 3 paths in love that you can take. It doesn't have to necessarily be about different people, okay? It could just be related to different choices that you can make in your love life. So deciding to take a commitment to a higher level, deciding to Hey guys, I just realized that my camera wasn't recording, it just stopped recording midway. But like I was saying, um, yeah, it doesn't have to be related to people, but it's a choice in love, a choice to go forward with something, a choice to take some different approach. You might, for some, this is very, very specific. You could be also deciding that you would like to move closer to a person, or a person might be taking that choice to move closer to you if you have like a long distance relationship, online situation as well. There's also another situation that I see here, guys. So I see two people and there's like a circle around them, okay? So I want to say here, if you are in a relationship, you are very divinely protected, even by your ancestors here, from both sides, okay? Maybe the person that you're with, they're very spiritual as well, so they're very attuned to their ancestors, to their spirit guides. But I see two people and their guides, their ancestors, angels protecting them, surrounding them. Very good energies, okay? What else for Capricorn? Someone also, this for some other people, someone might be, they want to build a road to you. They want to get closer to you, but they don't know how. It's like you don't allow them in your energy. I don't know if this is on purpose, if you're aware that this person wants to get closer to you or not. I sense that you're not aware. Most likely you're not aware that this person wants to get closer to you. What else for Capricorn this week? Capricorn. For some reason I want to turn. I also see a face and it's like that, it's like a smile, like a very wide smile. So either I want to say that something will surprise you this week that will make you very, very happy. If you've been awaiting for some kind of progression in some documents, progression in a court case, progression in something regarding the law, something formal here. Here I'm sensing formality, okay? Something that's quite formal is going to be progressing, and this will bring you new hope this week. There's also a lot of expansion within your finances. Yeah, a lot of growth, expansion. So you might be, for some, you might even be receiving a sum of money that you were expecting to receive this at a later date, but you will get like a notification or something from your bank account saying that you've received this money earlier than the expected date, right? I'm also hearing for someone, show yourself. This is a time for you to show yourself. If you have a certain skill, if you're naturally like a shy person, if you're more like an introvert, more shy, you don't like to be the center of attention, or you're not used to being the center of attention, here you will have the opportunity to express yourself and to show this skill. I'm hearing even to the world, show this skill to the world, not just the people around you, but the world. If you have some form of online business or some kind of skill that connects to people online or connects to people in faraway places from your location, it's the time for you to express these skills. It's the time for you to show them, because some people, they need your skills, okay? It's not that the case where oh, just because you, for attention. It's because this skill will help people. It will help people. It could even be something spiritual here that you do. Maybe you're a tarot reader. Maybe you do something spiritual. I'm hearing even for someone, maybe you know astrology, and people will be seeking you from faraway places for this skill. Okay, you will be known for this skill, but you have to work on this starting from this week. Okay, don't let your shyness or any kind of blockages that you have get in the way of this, because it's quite a deep message. This is kind of your calling. And I'm also hearing another message related to this. If you have this calling, if you have this need to do this work, to work on this skill and to give this skill to others, and you think that you're kind of like self-doubting yourself here, like doubting yourself, right? Should you really do this, or are you like delusional? Are you going crazy? No, you're not. You are meant to actually work on this and do this, okay? And it's telling me to stop here. Okay, Capricorn. Let's have a look at your wax. I see a pair of eyes. This could be connected to the previous message as well, but you have eyes on you. People are watching you, okay? Could be through social media. Yeah, I see the eyes of a person. There could be a person watching you. Yeah, I see a lot of happiness here. I see smiley face. I see it looks like a sun shining. And I want to say that you have a lot of potential for happiness this week, because it looks like clouds here, but it's like the sun's shining through. So if you have a situation in your life that seems a bit cloudy, foggy, you don't have the full information yet, you have the potential to be receiving this clarity this week, okay, Capricorn? There's also a new cycle that's beginning for you. You've completed a cycle recently with something big. It was something that, like a rite of passage, something that marks a person's life. You're completing that and you're going to a next level. So it could have been that you had some kind of anniversary recently, a birthday. For someone here, I'm hearing Saturn return. For someone here, you might have got married recently and now you're entering a new phase of your life, okay? There's something here about a rite of passage, a completion of a stage and then the start of a next one. Okay, well, Capricorn, let's get into the tarot portion of your reading. I do apologize about before for the video. I hope that the messages are still clear and that the messages made sense, basically. Okay? This is for Capricorn, week starting the 19th of May up until the 25th. No, there's too many cards. Let's see what's in store for you, Capricorn, this week. Capricorn, this is for Capricorn. Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands upright. You also have the Page of Cups upright. And you have, okay, the Ten of Wands upright. Okay, so there's something here that you're getting towards the end. It's the end of something that's been heavy on your shoulders, something that you've been carrying with you, okay? There's some kind of pressure that you've had to endure. This could be related to a relationship, by the way, or your emotions in general, something that affects your emotions here. It doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship, but something that you have some kind of emotional tie to. You've been quite resilient. So the energy here is that, well, Capricorn is a very resilient sign, very hardworking, and it goes well here with this reading because you've endured something for quite some time, some responsibility that's been on your back that you didn't necessarily choose this responsibility, right? But I feel like Capricorn in general is a sign that responsibility tends to find you. I don't know if that makes sense. It might make sense for somebody out there. You also have the Ten of Cups upright. You have the Three of Swords upright as well, and you have the Five of Swords in reverse. There's something here from your past that you regret, okay? Here I am sensing it's matters of the heart relationship. There's some connection here in the past that you were... it could have been like a soulmate connection and things didn't work out. There could have been a betrayal. There could have been a third party situation here. A lack of trust. But ultimately something here came to an end and you felt this loss very, very deeply here, okay, Capricorn, because this was a major theme in your life. Maybe you thought that you would be with this person for a very long time. Maybe you thought that you would even have children with this person, and things didn't play out that way. And for some people here, the roles could be reversed, like you realize that you made mistakes in this connection and you have regrets within yourself about this person, about this relationship. But also I sense here there is potential, if that's something that you are pursuing in the moment, there is a potential here for reconciliation, okay? There's a potential here for you sitting down with this person, opening your hearts together, talking about your mistakes and talking how you can do differently in the future to make this Ten of Cups come to fruition in your lives, okay? This family, this union, this sense of stability and connection here. So let's see what else is coming here in this upcoming week for you, Capricorn. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords, you also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Lovers upright. Okay, so right away, with the Queen of Swords here, yeah, you could be connecting with a past situation, a past person, an ex. It could be someone that cut you off or you cut them off. Maybe there was a situation here where one of you blocked one another, but you're gaining clarity about this situation this week. I see you have potential to connect with this person, but there could be some hesitation here, okay? There could be some hesitation either within yourself or this person to reach out, to send a message, to communicate here and to offer something. So just be careful about this energy of stagnation, okay? If there's a voice inside your head that tells you that it's the right thing to do for you to approach someone, I always believe that you should listen to your intuition. And I feel like your intuition will be quite strong this week here as well, okay? You do have, like I said, you do have a potential for reconciliation, for connecting with this person again. If you're not looking to reconnect with a past person, there is also a potential for a new person to come in. You could be meeting someone new, or you could be going on a date here. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm also getting for some, you might be, because we have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is quite mental, intellectual energy, okay? So you could be, I see for some, you could be even journaling about the kind of relationship that you want, the kind of relationship that you would like to manifest into your life, okay? This is just for a few. I feel like it's separate to the other situation for the people that are actually connecting with someone from their past. This is a different situation here, okay? I see that you possibly you're diving within yourself, looking back at the past situations that you've experienced, and from that you're deciding what you don't want and what you do want in a relationship in your life, okay? So you're coming to certain conclusions here. You're coming to kind of like an aha moment, but I sense a lot of balance and alignment within yourself. You're going to be very sure of what it is that you want in a person the next time that you meet someone here, okay? Let's see, I'm going to just take out a few extra cards for you, Capricorn. This is for the week of the 19th of May. You have the Empress in reverse, and you have, okay, the Five of Wands, and you have the Fool. So there's an energy here. You could be, I'm getting here for someone, two things. You could be in the state where you could have had like some kind of argument with a feminine energy around you, like a motherly figure. It could be a sister, it could be just a friend, or if you date women, it could be a literal woman in your life that you had a relationship with and you've had like some kind of conflict here. But I also see for those people, you do have the opportunity for a fresh start, okay? For others, the other situation here that I'm seeing, because I'm getting a lot of storylines for you, Capricorn, okay, within your reading, maybe because there'll be quite a few energies, different people watching, but there could be a situation here at your workplace, okay, because the Empress is all about nurture and growth and abundance, and I'm sensing that it could be something related to what you do for a living, okay, how you gain basically your pay, your money, okay? So it could be something related to a conflict there. There could be some kind of competition. Maybe you work in a very competitive environment. Maybe you work in a place where you feel like everyone's just out for each other and there's not much sense of teamwork. There's a lot of conflict and tension, competition. I see you here, you standing your ground if that is the case. With the Fool here, because you have the opportunity to move out of this place. You have the opportunity to move out of this situation. You might be looking for a new job. You might be looking for a fresh new career. This is for some, okay? Maybe you've been in some kind of field that you work in for quite some long time, and you've been thinking of having a different career path, okay? So you might be looking into different career paths, exploring the potential of what it is that you could do to change what it is that you do for a living, what it is that you do for work. I see you exploring this with a very positive approach, okay? And I feel that it's triggered by this conflict, this situation here. But overall, I see a lot of potential for you this week, Capricorn. I see you having the potential, if that's what you want, to reconnect with a person from your past. But I also sense for a select few there is a new energy that perhaps wants to come in, that you're in the process of manifesting. They might not come in right this week. You might not meet them right this week. It could be for some, by the way. But I'm sensing for the majority, you'll be just manifesting. You'll be writing down. You'll be thinking. You'll be very introspective about the kind of person that you want in your life, the qualities that you want in a person to be your partner, to be by your side, right, for a relationship. You're going to be in deep thoughts about this, and it's always good to write things down. If you haven't considered writing down and journaling, maybe consider that, because that will help you your thoughts flow easily, okay, this week. You'll gain more clarity about this situation as well, okay, Capricorn? That being said, we're going to just take a few more cards from the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle deck, okay? just to get some more insights about what's happening for you this week. Overall, I sense a very good energy. There's an energy of renewal, of you doing well in your career, you doing well in your love life. Even if you don't have a specific person right now, I see you in the process of manifesting this person into your life, right? Very good energies. Let's see what's in store for Capricorn this week. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. Okay, so we have seek truth, embrace clarity as revelations unfold, keep an open mind, for answers illuminate the path to understanding. Yeah, you're going to be seeking the truth about yourself, seeking the truth about the past relationships that you've had, the past connections that you've had, and seeking the truth of how you can do things differently in the future, okay? How you can choose differently in the future, how you can choose the energies that you want surrounding you in the future even. Yeah, so you're going to have to keep a very open mind, because there might be truths here that you don't expect to find out. That is even within yourself, okay? Maybe you thought, this is something that I'm channeling, it's just for a select few. You could, maybe all your life you thought that a specific type of person was your type, okay? And this week you might be gaining some clarity that a different kind of person is actually your type. So things like that. So you might be changing your perception about certain things in your life, okay, Capricorn? Let's see what else. Okay, so you have Metamorphosis Mirage. Embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. This card came out for quite a few signs that I've read for this week. You're definitely going here through a transformation. You can apply this to any sphere of your life. Transformation in love, transformation in your career, in your finances, in your business. But there's something here that you're coming to a conclusion, right? You're working towards something new here. And I see you embracing this, okay, with a lot of success, with a lot of open mind, positive energies. Let's see what else. Oh, and this card. Okay, so you have two cards that just fell out. I'm actually going to take them because I feel that they are part of your reading. You have fresh ideas. Stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solution. And you also have answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. Okay, guys, so we have... You guys can see like how many cards we have in this deck, right? And the majority of them are talking about keeping an open mind. We have 3 cards here that talk about staying open-minded, because there's some clarity here that you're going to gain about a situation that you didn't expect, you didn't see coming your way. I see this being very enlightening. It's going to help you even on your spiritual journey. I feel like this is going to be a very deep week for you, Capricorn. Very deep, introspective energy, very diving within yourself. Like I did say before, if you don't normally journal, it could be a good idea for you to start doing so this week. For someone here, I'm also getting maybe write down your dreams this week, because they could have some kind of relevance to you. They could be quite important. But yeah, with the fresh ideas, I feel like you're going to have new ideas about new approaches that you can take, new steps. You could even be having a new idea about a business here, or like I said before, I get the idea of you exploring different career paths as well that you could go into. Maybe you've had enough of what it is that you currently do for work and you want a fresh new start. You're going to come to certain conclusions here, and you're going to get fresh ideas of what you're supposed to do in life, okay? For some people here, this could be very spiritual related. I think in the candle wax we did have one of the things that I said that I channeled was that someone here was meant to do like spiritual work that was meant to expand, to help other people. So you could be learning tarot, you could be learning astrology here. Overall, I see a lot of spiritual energy. I mean, of course, if you're watching this video, sorry, Capricorn. If you're watching this video, then obviously you're very spiritual, I think. But yeah, I see you diving into this and exploring this side within yourself. And you're going to get a lot of answers from doing this, okay? With that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. If this did happen to resonate with you by any chance, please like the video and comment down below. If it didn't resonate with you, please check out your moon, your rising, your Venus sign as well, just for further clarification if you'd like to do so. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.